Where are we, Frankie?
Fucking nowhere.
I know that, Frankie, but where and nowhere?
Right in the middle. You want the grid? We should be 42, 53.
So where are the others?
Damned if I know.
Try the radio.
Cobra 6, hello, hello. Cobra 6, I'm calling you. Fucking sandstorm, still no go.
Satellite fix.
Sal, everything's fucked. There's sand in the gears, sand in the wires, sand up my crack, sand in my saliva.
I thought you liked these open spaces. Make you homesick, country boy. Looks like the Oklahoma Panhandle. Dust, dry creeks, and lots of sky.
Don't they teach you shit in Brooklyn? The Arkansas River runs through Tulsa, Aluga Lake and Yehola. Corn and barley, fields of green.
Sir, can you hear me? This is Cobra. Barrett, over.
Cobra, copy, this is fair. Great to hear you. I think we're lost. What's your position?
4253.
So where are we?
Cobra, can you give us our position?
200 miles south-southeast at 2538.
Wait,
We're heading north to Oliver Lane. The Arabs are massing 4 battalions. Looks like there'll be a party there. Join us at Foster Wadi.
Our navigationals are fucked. How will we find you?
Use the compass. Use the sun and the stars. Remember your constellation.
she must be joking.
See you guys at Foster Wadi. Cobra, out and over.
Don't hang up.
Yeah.
Now get that asshole back. Shit! Shit, fucking dickhead, holy mother, we're screwed!
Don't worry, Sal, we'll find you.
I hate deserts. I hate prairies. I like buildings, small apartments, crowded streets, and tons of people.
We got our small apartment, Sal.
Jesus, Mary, holy mother. Is it done?
I think it's done.
Is it well done?
Man, this stuff is freeze-dried, smoked, canned, and preserved in embalming fluid.
You can't be too careful. That E. coli will kill you.
Ain't nothing living in this.
300 people had a big whopper in Platteville, Wisconsin. All of them got sick. 12 of them died.
I'll watch out for Platteville.
What I love is a stew. You cook it for hours. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. When you come to Brooklyn, Atlantic Avenue, there's an Arabic restaurant that makes a fine ragu. Baby lamb and apricots, lightly cooked with ginger, onions, cumin, coriander, succulent and tender, almonds and honey, raisins, butter, olive oil, and cinnamon. You know those Arabs know how to cook.
You know some Arabs?
I used to go with a Lebanese girl.
I guess they different than the ones out here.
Not all of them. That's the problem. You can't tell the bad Arab from the good. Like my girlfriend's cousin, all smiles, but turned your back and put a knife in your ribs. That girl had skin like olive oil. She was tasty.
You ever see him wearing that veil with only one eye showing, but that one eye is hot? You can imagine all the rest.
The men are good fighters.
blood of the martyrs goes straight to heaven. That's why life is so cheap to them.
They're cunning and ruthless. You've heard what they do to captured soldiers.
I don't wanna hear it.
They've lost human feelings. They've been fighting forever. If not with each other, then with the Jews.
Well, there they have cause. The Jews stole their land.
That's true. Can't trust a Jew.
Follow the handle of the Little Dipper. See, that's Polaris, so that's north. Sagittarius to the south. It looks like a teapot. The Milky Way steams out of its spout. I learned this in the Scouts. For thousands of years, the people who live here, they looked at the stars, they knew just where they were. Babylonians, Assyrians, Sumerians, Mesopotamians, they built great cities, temples and roads. This used to be forest.
Here, this desert, don't bullshit me.
If there hadn't been trees, there wouldn't be oil. If there wasn't oil, we wouldn't be here. If we went back 1,000 years, we'd be walking on pines, cool and damp, listening to birds, scaring of deer. We stand in a stream, throw out some lines, watch the trout jump, have a few beers. We stand in a stream, throw out some lines, watch the trout jump, have a few beers. We stand in a stream, throw out some lines, watch the trout jump, have a few beers. Oh man, Sal, turn on the air conditioning.
It's on.
Turn it higher.
I can't, it uses too much fuel.
It's hot. Is that the letter from your aunt?
It's the only one I got.
What's it say?
Huh?
What's she say in the letter?
What do you want me to read it?
Sure, why not?
Dear Sal, glad to get your letter and hear that you're doing fine.
You say you're doing fine.
I said the sun was always shining. I said this war's a piece of cake. I said, don't believe the TV news. It's all fake. She says we're very happy in Lakeview Shore, our condo on the water, with a fountain in the middle, lit up with gold floodlights. Looks like Old Faithful. The lake is really beautiful, even though it's artificial. We sit on our porch and watch on summer nights. We enjoy using the Lakeview Sports Pavilion. Hank does the treadmill, I do the jacuzzi. We feel we're rich, but nobody here is wealthy. We're just friendly folks, always ready for a foursome of golf, tennis, or bridge. No excuse to be lonesome. We're comfortable in a Lakeview Shore condo, all the conveniences, so easy to clean. The vacuum hose plugs in through the wall. Each week they change the linen. It's hard to imagine this used to be farmland, now it's so modern. Our streets named Persimmon. Your mom should join us at Lakeview Shores. Get out of the city, away from the violence. Here you relax. I never worry. Though Hank keeps a gun. Better safe than sorry. He says, don't call 911. Got my 350 Magnum. It's a different world. From Bensonhurst. The kids on the streets played stoop ball at dusk. Everyone was family until the neat strangers moved into the block. Oops, there goes the timer. I'm throwing a hand. You know, this is ham country. I'll send you one if it's allowed. Gotta go. Love and a hug, Aunt Jenna. She doesn't have a clue. How could she? Did we? None of them do. What you found, Frankie? Diamonds? Gold?
Oh, you see this sound? It's incredibly old. A fossilized shell. Once this was ocean.
I thought you said forest.
First it was ocean, then it was forest. Now it's a desert.
Next there'll be condos.
It's a natural progression.
Condos with golf course. Manicured greens. Sizable sand traps.
I don't play golf.
You'll be my caddy. Hey, look at this. It's some kind of plant.
Yikes! Back up, Sal.
Don't shoot it, Frankie. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? What the fuck for? Why did you kill him?
Sal, it's a lizard. Could have been poison snakes and lizard would kill him.
Look at it, Frankie. Look at its markings. Its throat is beaded. Its blood is dark red.
Sal is a lizard. It could have been poison. Snakes and lizards would kill him.
The first living thing in this whole fucking desert, and you've got to kill it. Cool it.
Sal is a lizard. It could have been poison. Snakes and lizards. You kill him.
One day a jet appears in the sky, sees that we're moving, and blows us away.
Sal, what are you doing?
I'm taking this with us.
That's a desert plant. It don't need water.
When a plant's transplanted, you water it. I know about plants. My grandfather kept basil in our backyard. My aunt kept flowers in pots in a stew. She gave him water, plenty of water.
But don't use it up.
I like this plant. It's green, it's alive, it's not you. So don't tell me what to do.
Sal, these borders are too small. I don't want a floral, huh?
That's why I say nothing when you get in my way.
Like when?
I keep my mouth shut.
No. Now you brought it up.
Wanna know what I think? You're always in my face. Your perfume stinks.
I don't use perfume.
Your men's cologne or aftershave, your brood, your cotton noir, it's got a sickening odor. It pollutes the air and it makes me wheeze.
You should have told me.
That's not all. Where's the dental floss you borrowed?
It's all used up.
I loan you dental floss? You don't return it, now you tell me it's all used up?
There was hardly any left.
How am I supposed to clean my teeth? You know, in Brooklyn, when we borrow, we give back.
This is like a mafia code.
That's not funny.
That sound like
Because I can say things
Sal, I'm stopping
about the monkey.
Sal, I'm warning you. Let's try and stay focused. Remember those camel jockeys out there want to kill us.
Listen.
Shit.
What the fuck is it?
If this was Oklahoma, I'd get into the cellar.
I'll take a look. Jesus. The dunes are moving.
What?
The sand. It's sliding down. It's like an avalanche.
Spooky. When I woke up, I thought I was in Tulsa. You'd hear that freight train roar where there weren't any tracks. And you knew to head for cover. My girl in high school lived in Kiefer, 20 miles away. One day we were in her father's hayloft. We heard the train sound coming, but we didn't want to get into the cellar. Her family didn't know we were together, so we made a tunnel in the bales of hay. I huddled down beside her. Her breath smelt of black Jack chewing gum. Her skin smelled of clover. She whispered in my ear. She pulled me close to her. That twister missed the barn, but it destroyed 2/3 of Keefer. 30 homes, 18 people.
You were damn lucky.
Maybe so. I don't know.
There it is.
Absolutely. That's it, all right.
The whole story.
Kaput.
Morto.
Done.
Dispatched. There you have
In your face.
it. Up your nose. Dead as shit.
There it is.
Positively. You can kick it.
You can't miss it.
So, here we are.
There it is. Sal, get out of that thing.
Just a little bit longer and imagine you being dead.
That's sick, Sal, and impossible.
Why?
When you're dead, you don't imagine.
That's not what the nuns taught me. You can't suffer if you can't imagine. They said you gotta be prepared. Scrub yourself of sin. Escape the devil's snare. If you knew you would die tomorrow, what would you do?
How would I know?
Let's say you were condemned. A firing squad.
I'd escape, I'd cut the bars, I'd dig a tunnel, I'd drive the car.
That'd be stupid, a waste of breath. No point in running from your death. If I knew I was gonna die, I'd say my prayers. Then I'd cook myself some pasta, carbonara, and drink some real fine wine without Coachella. When I got good and drunk, I'd wonder why I was born. Then I'd write my will. Not that I got that much. My clothes, my tapes, my stereo, but I want my mother and my aunt to know I thought of them. Then I'd take my M16, I'd aim it out the window, and I'd shoot some people.
No, you wouldn't.
In the old days, that's what kings did. They couldn't stand the thought of anybody else living when they were dead, so they murdered thousands and piled corpses on their tombs.
No, they
My
did.
friend Manny told me, and he knew everything. Let's celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Veterans Day, D-Day, Judgment Day, your birthday.
It's not my birthday.
So what? Celebrate your ugly face, celebrate your hairy chest, celebrate your donkey dong, celebrate your stinking
Oh,
breath.
you're no rose, my brother.
Celebrate my rancid sweat, celebrate my burning fist, celebrate my bloodshot eyes, celebrate my cracked lips.
Your cracked brain.
It's all the same. It's me. I'm here. Let's celebrate.
You lost some screws.
Have some booze. Make some music. It's party time. Woo! You can step on the line. You can trip on the wire. The book of life's on roll. Your card will soon expire. Frankie, watch it behind for the oh so friendly fire. Watch out for your friends. There may be a liar who'll give you a kiss. There be a crucifier. Frankie, watch us be behind for that oh so friendly fire. This thing is no good bargain, though I can't find a buyer. It doubles as a mobile home. And the funeral pyre. Frankie, watch it behind for the fucking friendly fire. All fall down, we're gonna all fall down. Hug the ground, we're gonna hug the ground. Dig a hole, I'm gonna dig a hole. Like an old coon hound, like an old coon hound. When the bullets come a fly, the bullets come a searching. No, I won't be found. I know I won't be found. Remember old big blown into a tree. We picked up all this piece of shit from home out the sea. So let's all stay down. Way down. If they order us around, shout, get off the ground. I'll play down, pretend my legs are numb. Cry out, God Almighty, when will the cops come? Send me to a hospital back in Germany. I need some tender love and need to squeeze a nurse's knee. Then she'll take off my gown. Off my gown. Give me a sweet rub down. Sweet rub down. Then she'll rub my crown. Rub my crown. Then we'll all fall down. All fall down. We'll be pleasure bound. Yeah, pleasure bound. Pleasure bound. Pleasure bound. Pleasure bound. Pleasure bound. Yeah. Come and get us. Come and get us, motherfucker. Mary and Joseph. It's Dante's Inferno.
Any of those hours?
Their enemy. Cobra must have hit him at night. Chewed him up. Annihilation. Look at that turret. Ripped from its tank. Look at those corpses. Smoldering like logs. Those Arab T-40s are blind in the dark. The first thing they see is a flash of our cannons. It's too late for those suckers. They don't have the range. The heat-seeking sable pierces their armor. The fucker explodes in a ball of flame. One moment the crew is dreaming of home. The next, they're instant barbecue.
Unlucky bastards. Serves them right. Don't stop when you can't finish.
Don't go messing with the US of A. We're numero uno.
When my old man was a knob, the folks back home tied their hands. This time around, we're doing it right.
They take a fight. They take our heat. Judgment Day. Armageddon.
Glad we not them.
Martyrs heaven. Let's get out of here! Hold on, Frankie!
Cobra, this is Barry. Can you hear me? Oh, God.
Gunner! Rehab! Soldier! Fire! Frankie, wake up. You're not dying. Is it morning? Just about. You want some breakfast? Come on, shake it off.
Each new day brings me closer to dying. I woke up this morning, my throat was parched, my chest pounding. Each new day brings me closer to dying. That's been the truth since the beginning. It doesn't matter if I'm feeling great. It doesn't matter if I feel like shit. It doesn't matter if I'm making love. It doesn't matter if I meditate. Each new day brings me closer to dying. The sky's getting darker. The sand keeps shifting. Each new day brings me closer to dying. That's been the truth since the beginning. You might forget it, but you can't escape it. You can make some money, you can spend it, you can give it to the poor, you can gamble for more, you can look for your fortune in a desert war. But each new day brings you closer to dying. Look at the vein in my arm. How much longer can it keep beating? No, each new day brings me closer to dying. There's no use grieving. We all are leaving. No, you can hug your sister, you can hold your mother, you can squeeze your children, you can kiss your lover, you can say catch you later to your brother, you can weep goodbye or shrug your shoulders, but each new dawn brings us closer to dying. One of these mornings I just might stop breathing. Oh, each new dawn brings me closer to dying. If I told you different, I'd be lying. Our twinkling days, each new tide carries us closer, each new moon tugs us further, each turn of the season circles us nearer. Us closer to dying. You're trying to sell me faith. I'm not buying. No. Each new day brings us closer to dying. Nowhere.
We must be getting close to the Boston Wadi.
Luckily,
I bet by nightfall we'll hook up with Cobra.
or the enemy.
They must be close by too. If we get them in our thermals, you send them a sabo.
I'm ready to go home.
We haven't even started yet. You can't go home without a kill.
I always wanted to be a soldier, professional, real butt kicker like my old man. He won medals in Vietnam.
Now it's our turn.
Sal, have you made a will?
I don't need one. I'm counting on my skill. And God Almighty.
The dead rush in on me, beat against my ribs. I'm the only heart they have. My mom wants to touch me. She still thinks I'm her baby. My
dad wants to tell me that he loved me. The dead settle on my lips. They walk on my lips like ladybugs. They want to use my voice, my tongue. They want my eyes. They're not through with seeing. They watch over me, 'cause I'm their life. Look at this day, Frankie, it's glorious. Look at the way the clouds are racing. Look at that twist of sand whirling. A dancer with her arms outstretched spinning. I feel God's breath. My cheeks are stinging. When we're gone, we won't be missed. The lizards will scurry in the sand. The shifting dunes will rumble. The clouds will speed across the sky. The sun will still be dancing. Looks like she's coming towards us. Wants to be my partner. Her skin smells like clover. We'll slow dance together. Over there, 6 o'clock on the sand dune. 6 o'clock, party time, rock and roll. Frankie, come on over, do you mean? Party time, come on over, do you hear me?
I hear you sound. I hear you. I hear you.
Frankie, are you okay?
Sam, I'm fine. A-okay.
Up on the sand dune, break 3 miles. 2 more minutes. Let's take them party time.
I see.
Oh,